Yeah!
Hola gang, and welcome again to Old Nerd Reviews. I'm Tony, I'm your old nerd of the day, and I try things so you don't have to. Today is, well, it's not really an unboxing video, it's more of an unenveloping video. A company called SumoJerky contacted me, and the owner, Ryan Ludique, I hope I got that name right, asked me to sample some of his beef jerkies. SumoJerky is a mystery subscription service, and they send beef jerky to the members every single month. Let me just go ahead and read the email that Ryan sent me with some of the details about the company. He says, I do my best to match the jerky to our members' tastes, spice preferences, and diet each month, similar to how I'm sending you mild jerkies only. Thank you, Ryan. It might sound a little crazy, but I do this manually for every club member every month. That seems to be pretty rare for a subscription box. That's very true. I try to send our members only the smallest batch, hardest to find, best beef jerkies. It's unlikely that you would see one of these jerkies in a grocery store or convenience store. We support small batch jerky makers from all over the U.S. They make the jerky fresh for our members, and in return, we help them find new customers and grow their business. Okay, the first one we're going to try is from a company called Righteous Felon Craft Jerky. And this is a OG Hickory all-natural beef jerky. It's got a little tearaway, and it is resealable, which is very nice. Keeps it fresh. Oh, this smells... It smells more like a teriyaki, but it says it's hickory. So it comes with the little fresh packet thingy. And there is what this first jerky looks like. Let's give it a shot. As your typical, kind of hard to bite through jerky texture, but at the same time, it's very fresh. It has a ton of flavor, and even though it smelled like teriyaki in the bag, this is definitely a smoky hickory flavor. So look at the bite I took if you want to see that. And this definitely activates my saliva glands. Really good. I like that. Okay, this next one is dried and true all-natural beef jerky, handcrafted in Los Angeles. Gluten-free, no preservatives, no nitrates, and no corn syrup. Okay, we'll open this up. Smells smokier than the last one, and this is just supposed to be straight natural beef jerky. Here's what came out of the bag. Let's give it a shot. Very tender, fresh, of course, and it's got some pretty heavy seasoning on it, which gives it a little bit of a bite. I like this not as much as the last one, but this is really good too. Okay, this next one has stuff all over the packaging, so I'm not sure exactly where to start, but I believe the name is Happy Cattle, and this is soy and some black pepper. Classic teriyaki sweet meat jerky, proudly from Nashville. This is organic beef jerky, natural smoke flavoring added, gluten-free, high in protein, low in fat. Even though the packaging is cute, it's a little confusing. And this says it's grandma's recipe. Well, grandma, I didn't know you made beef jerky, but doggone, I'm glad you do. One thing I really like is all of these packages have that resealable thing on them, so you can just tear it open at the top and seal it right back up. It's interesting. This is supposed to be a teriyaki, I think. I think, but it doesn't smell like teriyaki. Okay, this even has a fresh feel to it, if you know what I mean. Here's what this one looks like. Let's give it a shot. Okay, I would focus on the sweet meat jerky on the packaging. I don't think this is teriyaki. It has got a good amount of pepper on it, but enough that you have some heat going on in your mouth. Very tender, very fresh. I like this one. It just has a little too much of a bite to it for me, but I really like the flavor. Okay, this next one is Strolows Mild Beef Jerky, homemade recipe, and once again, all natural. I had to get myself a glass of milk after that sweet meat jerky. I've got some stinging going on my lips from the seasoning, from the spice. I'm not sure what that smells like. It's got a sweet smell to it, and that is what the Strolows looks like. Give it a shot. As you can see, it has more of a pull, a little harder to bite through like the first one, but it is fresh. That's just jerky. That's just how jerky is most of the time. It just tastes like a straight beef jerky. Nice flavor, not a tremendous amount of seasoning, no heat to it, which I like. And it's just a mild flavor. I like that. Unfortunately, this one is not resealable. Okay, this next one is ATX, I believe it is. Original, homemade jerky made with grass-fed Angus beef. And this package is not resealable either. There's a big old piece of that for you. Let's give it a shot. Out of all the ones I've tried so far, this one I care the least for. The flavor is just kind of there. It just kind of lays there. It doesn't pop. It's not a hard to bite through jerky, but it is kind of a tough jerky. It's got a little bit of spice to it, a little bit of bite. Not a whole tremendous amount, not enough that I need my milk for. But the flavor, like I said, just kind of lays there. And finally, to top the envelope off, we've got Katie's Premium Jerky and Snacks Garlic Lover's Dream Beef Jerky. And this is in a resealable package. That's just important to me because when you're dealing with something that's fresh meat, you want to make sure that you keep it fresh. And that kind of thing helps. These are some big old slabs of jerky. Woo! Got a good strong smell of garlic to this. Let's give it a shot. It's got that jerky pull to it. It is fresh, has a ton of flavor to it, but you have to like garlic. I mean, strong garlic to like this. But for what it is good. Okay, so that's all she wrote. We got 6 packages for the cost of the subscription. So it looks like these average around 2 ounces each bag, somewhere around there. And if you were to go to the store and get a specialized jerky like this, natural jerkies, I'd say you'd probably be paying a good anywhere from, depending on where you went, anywhere from $4 up to $6-7 a bag. So you do the math. This is a pretty good deal. So if you like beef jerky, this is probably a service that you'll want to give a try. And if you do, go ahead and go to SumoJerky.com. Link is below. And upon checkout, go ahead and type in the code OLDNERD, all one word, and they'll give you 20% off your first envelope of beef jerky. It's the least I can do for you guys. So I want to thank Ryan for sending me this package of all kinds of beef jerky. I'm going to be enjoying this for weeks. There you go, gang. Another review in the bag, or unboxing, enveloping in the bag. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and join me over on my social networks, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Old Nerd Reviews, and become a part of the Old Nerd Crony Community. You can also find me over on the website, oldnerdreviews.com, and over on the other channel, Old Nerd Gamer. You guys have a freaking awesome day, and I'll see you next video. Bye now.